Death Talk, episode 60. I just yelled that out very loudly.
59.2.
Which one turns me up on my headphones?
Oh my god, stop it.
I can't hear myself.
We got our miracle water. This is the version 2. See, this is what happens when we mess with Peter Popoff. He ruins our podcast.
Peter Popoff.
Shit's about to pop off.
Can you guys hear me in your headphones?
What was
yes,
that?
we can hear you fine.
Mark, are you talking?
Shouldn't we be doing the testing before we record? Now we'll see what happens.
This is good. This is real slice of life podcasting.
We lost the previous version of episode 59.
R.I.P. Never forget.
So it was supposed to come out last week, and it didn't. And literally, we were just about to finish. We probably had like a minute left.
Yep.
And my computer just restarted for no reason. So hopefully that doesn't happen again today. But if it does, we're never doing this podcast again. So this might be the last episode. So I had a great run with you guys. Thought it was pretty good. I'm glad you guys were on my show for 59 episodes.
Thank you for letting us be on your show.
But yeah, how's it going, Mark?
It's going good.
So I've seen you all day long. You haven't really told me much going on with your life. You played basketball this morning.
Yeah, played basketball this morning.
That's cool. It's really nice today.
Yeah, it was just a little too hot, but it was good.
A little too sweaty. Are you good at basketball?
No.
Very
I know how
mediocre.
to play basketball. I used to play a lot.
Your dad's a good basketball player.
My dad's a very good basketball player. Even now, his knee's busted, but he's still just like fucking throwing down J's like nothing.
Damn.
Sean's really good.
He's
Sean
where'd he go?
Sean's really good.
He went to college for basketball, right? He played basketball in college, right?
No, he played in high school.
Oh, in high school. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was on the theater team in college.
I saw a basketball player at
I'm
Starbucks
sorry, Sean.
yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
How do you know? Just they were tall?
No, I mean I'm a fan of basketball, so I know who he was.
Oh, who was it?
James Young.
Okay, that's
he's
cool.
Oh, Young?
He
Dude,
doesn't play too much, but
That's cool.
I looked up his salary after he left.
How much?
$1.8 million.
Jesus Christ.
And he's at Dunks?
No, he's at Starbucks.
Oh, makes sense.
He drove away in like a Porsche, which was really
sense.
That's crazy.
cool. Yeah.
Yo, when I'm
Very
making
jealous.
1.8, you'll see me at Dunks. What's up?
Did you play for the Celtics?
I was at Starbucks.
I know. I'm going to be at Dunks is what I'm saying.
Who does he play for?
Boston Celtics, yeah. He was
Wow.
drafted by them like 3 or 4 years ago.
We get
just
it.
doesn't play
you
much.
like sports all of a sudden.
Yo, how crazy is it that you don't play that much and you still make $1.8 million?
Dude, that's sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's my story of the day. Caleb, what's going on? I made you change your mic position. Does it feel better now?
Yeah, we're testing it out. It feels very weird. I don't like it, but I can adjust. I'll adapt. I'll get used to it.
I told Caleb he always did this a lot. And he went away from the mic and further away.
Well,
and come
excuse
back.
me, Mr. Perfection Rich.
Mr.
This is the trick to my sexy voice.
Oh, we don't have to talk about your sexy voice. Well, maybe
Caleb,
later we'll talk about it.
Looking at your profile right now, did you fluff that beard today?
Dude, stop. Come on. Don't make me blush on the podcast.
Peanut butter and fluff Caleb's beard.
Ooh, baby.
Come get it.
Rich, what's up with you? No one ever asked you that question.
No, I'm very excited for the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight.
Dude, can't wait for sports to start.
Basketball.
I love basketball.
Dude,
it's probably
sports,
one of my favorites.
like, you're just waiting all year for them to start. Am I right? Can't wait.
Caleb doesn't know anything about sports, which is fine.
We gonna have a Deathwish basketball mess around Wednesdays after work.
We'll do a pickup game.
Oh shit!
Listen to Rich pickup game.
It's on.
I'll dunk on you, bruh.
Keith is tall.
Yeah, Keith's on my team.
You can have Keith on your team. You're going to be a handicap to him. He can't save you.
I'm going to be throwing him alley-oops.
You can lower the hoops at the park over there. One of them is down to like probably less than 6 feet, so I was just dunking this morning.
Beverly runs on Dunkins.
Oh,
Mark
He does.
Duncan.
Mark Duncan.
Rich, you're going to try to pass to Keith? I'm going to smash that shit out of your hand.
Caleb played basketball too.
Not in my house!
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't know Dikembe Mutombo was here.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck compressing that audio file, Rich.
I guess we should go do some news. We should do some news now. Mark, what do we got today?
You can just compress that with doesn't Richard's algorithm? Shouldn't that work?
Oh,
Compress it down?
TM, Richard's algorithm. Is that the same algorithm that deleted the podcast last
Yes.
week?
I meant Richard Hendricks.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Avi Hooley.
I get my Richards mixed up. Wow. Last week Brobo had an appearance, but R.I.P. He's gone.
He was at Fire Festival, but we lost all the audio from there. He was live. We brought him in on satellite.
And now he's dead.
He's just missing. He's not dead.
I think he's waiting there still for next year to happen. Little does he know it's going to happen in like Florida or something.
Yeah, he said Ja Rule said he was just going to call him back real quick and never got a call back, so he's just waiting.
Beach, babes, and Brobo.
All right, so should I talk about the news?
Yes. Obviously.
Cool. So, not too much going on Deathwish World right now. The Weary Wounds album, self-titled, is out. Weary Wounds has a new, project that is being shipped to people now called Dune Devil. It's Jake did in a art book where it's all different paintings and diary writings from when he spent like a week in P-Town in Cape Cod. And you can find more information about that on the product page. But we're selling an exclusive color of a musical companion to the art book as well. So there's 7 Weary Wounds songs as well as 300 pages. Correct? One of you guys?
Yes.
300-page art book of packed with a bunch of cool stuff that you've never seen before that Jake created over the week that he was there. So we'll have a link in the show notes, but give it a listen. Give it a read about it.
You're supposed to grab both, look at the book while you listen to the companion music.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's an experience.
It's available May 19th. The audio will be available May 19th, but books and vinyl are shipping now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So we've got an exclusive color, but Jake's got a few other colors on his
holy
site.
shit, May 19th is in like 2 days.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what day it was.
It's May 17th.
So it's available Friday.
Yep.
You're on old podcast time.
Next.
This is the new.
We've been doing a bunch of exclusive colors for new releases coming out. The Incendiary record, 1,000 Mile Stare, came out a few weeks ago. We have a color exclusive to our store, Transparent Red, limited to 300 copies. Don't have too many of those left. So if you're a collector, get on it. The record is fucking awesome. Really cool. Sounds awesome. Very catchy and great. So listen to the record. Pick up a record. Another exclusive we did was the brand new Elder record coming out on June 2nd. The album's called Reflections of a Floating World. Our friends Armageddon are putting it out. And we have an exclusive color on creamsicle color. It's orange and bone.
It's a good looking record.
That's limited to 300
good sounding
copies.
record too.
And
definitely.
We are also running low on that too. So that'll be out in a few weeks.
It starts shipping June 2nd.
Yeah. Probably a little bit before that, but yep.
Well,
If you're lucky.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it for the news.
cool.
Damn, that is some news segment. Thanks, Mark.
Oh, you got it, Caleb.
Rich, hit us with the tours.
I don't do the tours. That's not a thing.
No tours this week? All right, skip it. So, what's up with like smashing your face into trees? Am I right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
These notes are very old. They seeming.
Well, it's only like a week difference.
Yeah, but we talked about, and I think 2 podcasts ago, not even the lost episode, we talked about that stuff. I think.
No, the last episode was the one we talked about.
It is? Okay. All right. So anyway, tours this week. Hit me with a musical segment.
Hit me with your best shot.
Frameworks.
You're split in the background the whole time.
Hit me with your best shot.
Frameworks Colombian tour announcement June 1st to the 4th. It's coming up real quick. Mark, we can't afford the rights. You got to cut it off. Next up, Converge. We got a lot of tour announcements. Are you ready? Boston Calling. That's coming up May 26th through the 28th.
It's next week, baby.
Yeah, don't miss out.
Go see Converge.
We'll be there.
Chance
Come
the
see
Rapper.
us. I'll be hanging out with my boy Chance.
Weezer's playing that day, so
Oh, I thought Chance was playing that day.
no, he's playing
Okay.
a few days before.
Mark's going to be like hanging, like trying to like. He's going to be on some security guard's arm, like trying to chat him up, get backstage for Weezer. Meanwhile, I'm going to be looking at him from the stage, going, plebeian.
If anyone's going to Boston Calling, go check out the comedy stage. My friend Nick Chambers is doing a set. Hannibal Buress is hosting it.
Oh,
so
really?
Go
That's
check
sick.
it out.
I love Hannibal Buress.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tig
Nice.
Notaro's headlining, so check it out.
Mark, this is tour time, though. Okay. Can you hold your plugs
not
till
comedy
after?
special time.
No, go see that. That'll be awesome. Boston Calling. Next, they have a North American tour with Neurosis and Amun-Ra. That's July 28th to August 7th. And they also just announced a European tour with Havoc, Gigits, and Revocation. That's August 18th through the 26th.
Can you slow down? I'm getting so fucking hot over here.
Sorry,
These tours are
I know.
so hot.
Hey,
Fuck.
Keith, can you bring a fan in? Dry this boy off. All right, that's all we got for now. We'll keep you updated. There's a lot of stuff coming up, but I don't want to oversaturate the tour place.
Oversaturate.
So, guys, what do we want to talk about? We have news things. We have some. I guess we should. What do we want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Should we just kind of go for it, or should we try to relive last episode?
All right. Well, I mean, I'm the most important person on this podcast, so I should talk about my life.
So,
first,
Mark,
right?
how's it going? What's up with you?
Have you always had this aspect to your personality?
Yes.
When you were like 16, were you just like, well, I'm the best?
No. I developed this slowly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What would you say is the turning point? Starting working here.
Defense
I think it's okay to have confidence.
Say it wasn't.
Difference between confidence and just being a sociopath.
Sometimes if you just tell yourself, you just like believe in things. You know, you just like
fake it till you make it.
Exactly. Helps you.
So there's a difference in being like, I'm confident I'm going to walk in here and ask someone if they're hiring and like be confident and try to get a job, and you going, I'm the most important person here.
Well, since I'm the most important person here, I almost died, and that would have been a loss for the Death Talk community.
Yeah, for a week.
My injury and medical issues were much more serious than yours, Mark.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
So,
Mark knows nothing about medical issues.
Nope. Can you please have some sympathy for me?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Mark, seriously, enough.
Let
Rich talk.
A card is in the mail.
I was running and I tripped on a rock and face planted into a tree. You can look at my Twitter for a photo @_Rich Rossi. Follow me. I need more followers. Thank you.
I'd pay $1,000 to see like just that happen.
Yeah, it was bad. It was embarrassing. I'm over it. My face is pretty much cleared up now. I still have a little bit. I have a little bit.
You're back to your normal like.
Yeah, but it
whatever.
hurt.
Whatever your
bad.
face is.
I'm okay though. People were worried, saying, "What's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay?" Got phone calls, text messages.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, Facebook posts.
Rich hurt his face, a little bit of his leg, so he says. We haven't seen that.
Yeah.
And everyone was ordering Indian food. He couldn't walk and get it around the corner.
That is true.
He was limping around the office for 2 days, people.
It hurt. You guys don't know what real pain is, okay?
Right.
Mark.
You should see the tree, though. Ooh,
Yeah.
He cracked it right open.
Yeah. So. But I'm okay now.
That's good. You healed up pretty quick, honestly. How's your leg?
It's fine. It's fine. It hurt. My leg hurt more than my face.
Is it hair won't grow now because you just skinned it?
No, it'll be back. It'll be back. But I've as Caleb put in the show notes, I found the strength to go on, and I'm here. And let's get into some music stuff. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about this MP3 thing.
Yeah, I see this. It's funny they even tried to make this seem like a thing.
So Mark's favorite website, Gizmodo.
Kotaku
put out a story that says the developer of the MP3 codec, which it's basically the compression or whatever, the file format of the MP3, has declared it dead.
I haven't read this. Why?
This is crazy. This article is stupid because the MP3 is not dead. It's just that people have moved on to other formats now, mainly because the MP3 has been patented. If you didn't know, you need to pay a licensing fee for the MP3.
Who patented the MP3?
The person that made it, or the company that made it. They're
rolling in it.
Yeah, so like this is actually pretty important because anytime.
I love how the picture on this article is the dumbest iPod they ever made.
The iPod Nano with the screen, the square one.
Just like,
yeah, and that ended up being the Apple Watch, basically.
You're right. Oh
yeah.
shit! Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that had anything to do with the development of it, but yeah, that basically turned into the Apple Watch. The cool thing about it is that now the MP3 is out of patent. You don't need a license anymore. Like anyone can use it, so it's like open source basically. So a lot of programs didn't have like MP3 exports because it cost extra to do that. You had to pay a licensing fee to actually do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds stupid, but like
No, I'm with you. I know.
It opens it up for like there to be the MP3 to be used more. Like
Yeah.
a lot of like the popular streaming services like iTunes and Spotify, they don't use MP3 as their audio file.
What do they use?
Yeah, so iTunes and Apple Music uses AAC.
I have a question.
Yes.
What the fuck? Like, who cares what the file is? I don't.
It doesn't really matter, but like the MP3 is like the universal kind of. I feel like it's the most. I'd say it's the most important audio file and the most used audio file in the world. It's just like, it's like if you're sending someone a photo, right? What would you send them? What kind of? If you had to choose a format, what would you send them for a photo format?
JPEG or PNG?
JPEG.
Yeah,
JPEG. Everyone uses JPEGs, right? You know, someone can open it. It's like,
yeah.
It's like when you do a file, like if you're sending like a document of some sort, you always send a doc or docx, whatever. It's just like having the MP3 just available to everyone to use. It's just much better than having to license it. So if you didn't know, generally speaking, the majority of podcasts are all MP3s. So this one I will export it as an MP3 and upload it, and you'll download it, and it'll work on everything basically.
Whoa, no way.
So
who pays the licensing fee though? Sorry, I'm just confused.
Your mom.
Yeah, your mother actually pays all the licensing fees. No.
So, like, we create this and then make it an MP3 and upload it.
If, for instance, I wanted to make an audio program that exported to an MP3, I'd have to pay a licensing fee to the people that owned it.
Yeah,
I
you're
gotcha.
exporting from Logic,
Yeah,
right?
or and I assume that like maybe if Spotify or Apple Music, whoever wanted to use MP3 as their format, they'd have to pay a licensing fee to use it in their software.
I gotcha.
So a lot of these places just don't.
Yep.
And we've moved on now. AAC is a much better format for music, at least, but not generally as well as used in many things. So what does this really mean? It doesn't really, to be honest, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A whole lot, because like we don't care about files anymore. Like we used to like download files and like we needed a certain format to like put onto our iPods or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. Now it just like doesn't matter. Everything's streaming. Like you don't care about what sort of format you're getting for video from Netflix, right?
No.
It doesn't matter as long as it just works, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Spotify and iTunes and whatever. You don't care. You're just listening to it. It doesn't matter at this point. But we might see some more uses of MP3 in the future because you don't have to license it anymore. Caleb's fallen asleep. He does not care about this conversation at all.
I just realized this podcast is just Rich's tech hour.
No, I think it's interesting. I think talking about the MP3 is very important. It's literally what everyone has used for the past 20 years for like
you
music.
Just said it's meaningless and it doesn't matter, and then you said it's really important.
Now it doesn't matter, but it did matter for a long time, and I think it will be a positive thing in the future.
It's good. I mean, it'll be more standardized, which can't hurt. Yeah. But like you said, everyone streams for the most part. It's YouTube or Spotify. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a huge deal, but you might see some software having more options.
Ooh, baby, Audacity update.
Jesus. Yeah, maybe LimeWire will be able to.
Dude, Kazaa. I've been looking for MP3s for years.
What did I use? Kaza? Is it Kaza or Kazaa?
I think it's Kazaa.
I always said Kazaa, but I don't know if that's right.
You ever used SoulSearch or SoulSeek?
No.
Oh, SoulSeek was dope. Or Waffle
I can't believe anyone actually still uses this stuff.
Do they?
I mean, some people do, I guess.
Yeah.
Does like Kazaa still exist?
I think so.
I don't know.
Well, when the Wikipedia is the first thing that pops up, it's not a good sign. Oh, he found it.
You gonna download it, Mark?
Yeah, click that big download ad.
No. Free download, safe download.
It's definitely safe. You should click it.
No. Yeah, it doesn't exist. The logo is dope, though.
What was before Kazaa? There was one more.
Well, there was Napster, of course.
Well, yeah, but in between.
Didn't ever use Napster. LimeWire and Kazaa was the only
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
Yeah.
You said that, my bad.
Dude, that was the worst when you would go to download a song. It would take like 3 hours, and then it's just like, it's not the real song.
Yeah.
And be like,
And-
I waited all weekend to download this one song.
And by song, Rich means porn.
Audio porn. Just the audio of it. I only download the audio, not the video.
No, it's crazy. We're the only, the generation of kids that downloaded on these services, like weird, shitty, illegal downloads of albums, are the only people that are going to have the problem. Because before that, people were actually buying CDs or tapes, and now there's official streams in iTunes, and it's all digital.
Yeah, but there's
a
a new problem with that now, which I have posted a link in the show notes.
Well, let me finish what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Is that before it was like you're buying an official product, so you know it's right. And then after, like now, on streaming or iTunes, it's potentially 100% correct. I can name like 3 albums that I downloaded from either LimeWire or
I was
Kazaa,
just going to say this.
where it's incorrect. Wrong order.
Yeah, of
And
course.
you
Missing
memorize it.
songs.
And you memorize
That-
it.
Just last year, what album was it? Just last year. Oh, Motion City soundtrack, Commit This to Memory, Make Out Kids, track 6. I was like, this is a B-side? Why is this in the middle of the album? That record's been out for 12 years, and I downloaded it the week it came out in 2005, and I just now found it, and I
Dude,
just...
kids nowadays don't know how good
It's
they got
crazy.
it.
I have
Or wrong...
I have a certain album that I've been listening to wrong in the wrong order for years, and I heard it in the correct order for like the first time, like maybe a couple of years ago.
And
Yeah.
you hated it.
And I was like, what the hell?
Or
What?
remember track names just not being there or being wrong? Like, forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah, like 1, 2... Oh, I like track 1. What's it called? 1?
Track 1.
White Stripes, White Blood Cells, they're...
Do not
third,
provoke Jack White on this
Yeah,
podcast.
come on, man. Come on.
their third album.
Why do you think the podcast got
coming.
deleted last week?
He's coming.
Sorry, Mark.
He's revving up his final manufacturing
Oh my God.
car. His car is actually run off wax. Recycled vinyl actually runs off.
Oh my God.
And souls.
Yeah, he actually melts the extra vinyl, and that's how he drives around town.
And the souls of other independent labels.
Don't talk about Jack White. He's already mad at me.
Yeah, that's why the podcast got deleted last week.
White Stripes, White Blood
Jack's
Cells.
coming. Jack's coming.
Can I just finish my thought?
Yes.
I downloaded the album on one of these services, and it was
Great.
in the right order.
$100,000 fine. Great go.
Oh my God! It was backwards. The
Whole
entire. It's a 16.
Like it went from the last song was first.
16 track album, and the last song was first.
That's just a troll uploaded that.
And my whole
Kinda
life,
funny,
that's
actually.
just what I thought it was. And then, like, I don't know when it was, maybe a handful of years ago, I was just like, this sounds terrible.
You know what? Actually, Jack
you're
White
like-
actually uploaded that to mess with people on.
You're like, damn,
I thought
this
it was-
record really gets better. It really picks up about the middle point, and
At the end, I was like, it's the best ending. And it starts with, like, a piano ballad. I was like, this is a ballsy way to open a record, but it's the last song. Anyways, so what's
Was it a vinyl rip or just a standard digital audio?
I don't know.
There's no way that Jack White would let digital audio on the internet. For listen to his songs.
What are you gonna say? What's your problem or issue?
No, I'm just saying the new issue with kind of albums is people putting it on the full albums on YouTube and not getting monetized. And you know what
I
they're
thought it does get monetized.
it does, but you know what they're doing?
Or what?
Well, they're taking the MP3 codec, and what they're doing is they're compressing it and adding a different file name, and then when they upload it to the YouTube server, the algorithm can't exactly find it, so that then the monetization is all off. Oh, it's terrible.
You almost got it there. Yeah, they're actually increasing and decreasing the tempo of the song so the monetization doesn't catch it.
wow, yeah, that's
Why
crazy.
would they do that?
Because
Fucking psychos.
here's the thing. Here's what they'll do. One, some songs are not allowed to be uploaded on YouTube, so they'll instantly get removed. Two, the channel that's uploading it is monetizing it, so they're making the money off it, and it's not going to whoever owns the actual song.
Can we just say
is
that
crazy.
Sunbather full album on YouTube has 1.3 million views?
Yeah.
From
We didn't upload that.
Into Moonlight.
Yeah, someone uploaded it, and it's fine. But we make them. We do make the money.
Are you
off
sure?
I'm pretty positive. But some of them are. I'll have to look later. Now you get me freaking out about that. But
That sucks.
1.3 million is a lot.
He's done a bunch of albums and they've all got a bunch of views.
yeah, as long as they're not
He also
being
did
monetized.
Dreamhouse and has 773,000.
When we upload when we upload a song or an album to our distributor, we actually say like it's fine. People can upload the songs on YouTube, no big deal. Anyone can do it, but we get the royalty for that. So if Mark makes a video of him doing a vocal cover, which he does, you do that on your channel.
Subscribe to my channel.
Yeah,
Marky Longsleeves 23.
Marky. It's actually I thought the channel was called Marky Screams the Hits.
My bad.
Yeah.
And it was Marky Screams the Hits.
I'm getting it mixed up with Marky Longsleeves, where he tries on his new long sleeve each week.
It's MSTH. Mystery Science the Hits.
So when Mark does his vocal covers, we actually get a royalty from that because he's using one of our songs.
Wow.
Yo, math is crazy. So we finally found out what the use of tempo adjusting on apps is for. It's just for stealing music.
Yeah, so people are doing this. Like, there's just a ton of them.
That's
fucked
crazy.
up. That's so weird. But is it enough to change what it sounds like? Do people notice, you think? Like, changing the tempo enough?
I don't know, like, how much you have to change it to actually, affect the whole thing. But like,
what if Psycho, who even knows how much to do it?
Imagine you're listening to an album, like you're like I don't really listen to albums on YouTube unless it's like an album stream or something like that. Whatever.
Same.
Yeah.
But imagine like you're a kid and like you don't have money to get like a Spotify subscription. You don't like buy albums, so you just listen to records on records. Jack White, copyright Jack White.
Albums.
Wait, can we say vinyl on the podcast?
No, stop.
Okay, sorry.
That's like the fifth time.
Vinyl,
Copyright Third Man Records,
copyright
2017.
Third Man Records, copyright Jack White. Imagine like listening to an album for your entire life at the wrong tempo. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up.
Rich, you can't say album either. Say vinyls.
Oh, vinyl. Yeah, well, that's when you have multiple.
Vinyls.
Yeah, vinyls.
That's
you
when
have
there's multiple songs on plastic
Right.
of any kind.
Oh, jeez, I'm getting it all wrong. So yeah, there's go. Everything's screwed. Everything's fucked again. Mark, you want to talk about Pandora Premium?
Hit us with the news.
We talked about this last time, but
Pandora Premium just canceled it yesterday.
oh really?
Yeah, because I was about to get charged.
Yeah.
And, I had it for like 3 months. I probably opened it 8 times.
And what was it? Explain to the audience what it was.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. So Pandora is the internet radio site that you probably all have been on it once. But they have a streaming service they launched where they bought out Rdio, which was my old favorite streaming service before I was on Spotify. It was only really my favorite because I tried it before I tried anything else.
I loved Rdio too.
But I
thought it was great.
I don't really know why I liked it, but I just liked how it looked and whatever. But anyways, so they bought out Rdio and I assume got some of their designers or whatever because the Pandora streaming service looks a lot like Rdio. It was good. It's just like Spotify, just designed differently. Has pretty much all the same stuff. I didn't search too hard to see like what they had and didn't have. But
what was your favorite feature?
My favorite feature was the friend feed that you could see what your friends are listening to. I didn't have any friends that were using it, so I couldn't use it. But I was imagining it.
I think it was
cool.
you and about 15 other people using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that would be really cool if Spotify ever does that. Shout out, please, Spotify.
Well, they have the friend feed on desktop, just not on mobile.
Yeah,
right?
if they do it on mobile, that'd be awesome because the Pandora thing was only on mobile. There was no desktop version.
I'm pretty sure Spotify is going to do that on mobile as well soon.
Okay, why do you think that?
A little birdie.
So you canceled. So you're done with Pandora now.
I'm done.
Over it.
I'm into Spotify. I'm so deep into Spotify of saving albums and having people I follow and whatever. It's just. I was actually thinking about this the other day. This is not related to Pandora. I'm just saying how thankful I am for streaming services. Can we all take a moment and just be thankful because they're fucking amazing.
It's no doubt.
A bunch of new albums came out on Friday, and I was driving to get breakfast, and I just they were all on my phone already. I used to like drive to a store to buy it in the morning before work, and like maybe it would be there, but it's just on your phone. It's great.
It's no doubt the convenience is fantastic.
It's so sick. I still have some non-believers.
Imagine it like went away. Imagine it was like, no, we're not doing streaming anymore.
That would suck.
Yeah,
I thought about it. That would be awful.
Could happen. You never know.
That's what scares me is that all the music that I have saved in my app, I don't own it. You know?
Yeah. You're renting it basically.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But the I think
What
with
the fuck?
I think with Pandora, it's just too little, too late. I mean, maybe they'll like eventually like.
It's going to be very hard to break into like music streaming now. At this point, it's Spotify and Apple Music.
I'm surprised Apple Music has done as well as they have.
The only reason they have is because everyone had iTunes on their phone already.
Yeah, and they already have an Apple.
That's
ID.
the only reason.
I mean, they have a really good. Their interface is like really good. I think so.
Yeah.
The one thing the difference is that with Apple Music, I feel like I own. Or it's like I feel like it's my music more than with Spotify. I feel like it's more of a streaming thing.
I just mean the only reason they were able to compete is because there was already a built-in user base for it.
I think and Pandora will get some subscribers because they already have a bunch of people using Pandora anyways. Yeah. So they'll get some.
I don't think it'll be near what they need though.
No.
Yeah, but Pandora users, like Pandora radio users, is a lot different than people using iTunes already.
But it's still like, I mean, we get the stats all the time. There's still like a huge amount of people, like tons of people that don't know what streaming is, never had a streaming account with anything, and
you got a lot of internet radio,
lots of potential.
Money.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but it's there.
There's a lot of potential there.
But the difference between there being lots of Pandora accounts and iTunes accounts is that people's credit cards aren't in Pandora accounts, and people's credit cards are just easily in Apple accounts. They just be like, charge me.
So
it's like on Apple TV,
and it's like the default.
where I'm just like $4. You press a button, you don't even know you spent money, and it's like, I'm watching a movie now.
Yeah, it's like Mark having a savings account. I have to pay $5 for this a month.
Yeah.
Got to spend money to have money. Am I right?
I'm just gonna put all my money in under my mattress.
Can I take care of your finances for you, Mark?
No.
I'll just charge me. I'll pay me $5 a month. I'll do all your finances for you.
Okay.
All right, cool. You heard it. It's recorded. I'm Mark's financial manager now.
You should invest in sesame seeds.
Why?
Do with that.
We should all invest in algae. I just heard
we're going to buy stock. We're buying stock
big
in Miracle Water. We're going to just dump all our money in
buy stock in the neural net.
I hear Miracle Water is about to pop off.
I knew it.
Yeah, so we're gonna take all of our funds and put them into the Miracle Water stocks and bonds, and we should probably see some good growth. What do you think?
You guys, you haven't put your money in yet?
I actually called and
I'm looking at my stats right now.
I got my Miracle Water. I did a shot of it, injected it into my bloodstream. I just got a check for $47,000.
Shut up.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
Hold on, I'm loading my bank app right now.
I just
Holy
injected it.
shit.
I did the shot. I snorted it. I did I put the Miracle Water everywhere, all over me. $47,000 check just came in the mail.
No, it's weird.
My God.
Is that you're gaining money, and I took a bath in Miracle Water, and they're charging me $5 a month just to have my savings account.
Damn, you beat me to it. I was just going to say, wait, it says I owe $47,000.
Yeah, the Miracle Water has been great. Yep. Thank you, Peter Popoff.
Wow.
Peter Popoff.
Steal from the poor, give to the poor.
Caleb's touching my legs a lot this episode.
All right.
First shorts of the season.
We got a big segment coming up. This is feedback, and this is basically Caleb's.
So this is fresh. We haven't talked about this yet, right?
No, we have not.
Oh, We've talked about it like 8 times,
Yes.
but on the podcast, 0.
Yes.
This is big news.
So if you want to be part of the show, you can use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. You can email us, deathtalk@deathwishing.com, or call the hotline, the Death Talk hotline, at 754-703-8255. That's 754-70...
Dank Talk.
D-Talk. Leave your first name, where you're from, and a brief message. This one isn't brief, but we'll let this one slide because it's
worth it.
It's all about Caleb. Here we go. We'll listen to it. We'll just see what happens.
I thought Rich was the most important person.
Well, I thought it was too, but here we go.
Hey, D-Talk. It's Tyler from Atlanta. Quick comment on Caleb's possible hunkiness. Okay, so I listen to the podcast all the time, and normally when my girlfriend gets in the car, or my friends, or my mom, I turn my podcast off because most people think they're like really boring or whatever.
We get it. You're embarrassed by us.
So I was listening to Death Talk, and I go to change it to music, and my girlfriend was like, oh no, wait, I like this one. And it was the episode where y'all were talking about fruit bowls for 25 minutes.
What's the big deal?
So I knew something was up, obviously. And then she goes on and she's like, I I like their voice, and this one sounds hot, and he sounds really interesting. And at first I was thinking she was talking about Marky Longsleeve. I don't know why I initially thought that. Maybe that says something about me on a deeper level. I don't know. But she was talking about Caleb. Then, later on that day, we're at home, and she's looking through my Twitter followers to try to find Caleb on Twitter, and she's like, I have to find out what he looks like. What does he look like? What does Caleb look like? And I was like, I don't know what any of them look like. One of them wears glasses. That's all I know. And so she's become obsessed to find out what Caleb looks like. Caleb has groupies. He has a hot voice. That's what I'm told. I don't know. I love the podcast. Take it easy, guys.
So, Caleb,
Thanks for calling, dude.
you're hot.
This is news to me. I'm stoked. This has made my last few weeks.
I've told Caleb, and this is true, right, Caleb? I'm not even joking. I said that you have a different voice in the podcast, right? You have this like whispery kind of voice. I've told you guys this before.
I noticed it too, but I just didn't
Well,
want
that's
to
because I'm
think
probably
about it too much.
I'm thinking too hard about what I'm saying on the podcast. I don't know.
I think you're trying to get our audience sexually aroused throughout the whole podcast.
You're
What
right.
do you think, Mark?
I think
do you agree?
so.
Yeah.
We should give a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode. Just wear a poncho.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't listen to this in public. You should be in.
Yeah, seriously. Just this is like a late night, alone in your bed podcast.
You'll be popping miracle water everywhere.
Hey, no, honestly, this is so funny. I told my girlfriend Julie this, and she just looks at me with shock on her face, and she goes, "You don't have a cool voice."
Yeah, Sam said you have a kind of a dweeby voice.
Yeah,
too.
I do. Okay, Tyler, don't worry. I'm not. I think he said he's from Georgia, right? I'm not
Are you
coming to
gonna
Georgia.
try to date his girlfriend?
No, I'm not stealing your lady. All I can recommend. I urge her, stop looking up what I look like. Just
I
enjoy
urge
it.
her to keep looking him up because Caleb's cut from stone.
Yeah.
He's
true.
a strong motherfucker.
Well, thanks, Mark. You spoil me. But
Caleb, Rich and I are always like, damn, look at
Caleb has this like He-Man strength that just like comes out of nowhere sometimes. Like he'll be like so mad,
Yeah.
and he'll just it's like what is going on? Like he just like lifts up a pallet by himself.
He's always just showing me his abs. Like I'm just like, dude, I get it. You have a six pack. Like stop showing off. And he's always like, dude, just check it out. Just look at my abs. I need someone to look at them.
yeah, you're right. I totally do that.
You absolutely do.
That's sarcasm. I don't do that. I don't have abs.
Caleb, no need to be bashful in your moment in
Come
the
on,
sun.
stop now.
Yeah, Caleb, you're gonna have to stop talking because it's like literally getting everyone.
I know. I'm like sliding around in my seat. Right
Yeah. It's
Well, that's because it's really hot in here, right?
no, I don't think it's that.
Yeah, I think you're making it hotter, baby.
Yeah, everyone's iPhones are overheating right now. Can't handle it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Is she thinking about Husky Leon?
I think she's thinking about Husky Leon.
All right, here's another one. This was from
play
that one was from
that.
Tyler from Atlanta. If you I forgot to say
Honestly,
that.
the best call we've ever gotten.
The best. Oh,
easily,
really? Oh, really?
easily.
Yeah. All right, this one's from Chris from Yosemite.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm from Yosemite. I was wondering if Madball ever wanted to make like a comeback album or something like that. Would you guys sign them or like get any final thoughts on Madball as a band? Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Damn. Well, spoiler alert. I guess we'll announce it now. Madball, new record, 2018. Deathwish Inc.
No, we're not putting out a Madball record. There's been no talks to put out a Madball record.
and that makes me sad, though.
Madball is still active. They
I
play
love
shows.
Madball. Yeah,
and they had a new record like a year or two ago.
didn't it come out like 2014 or
something
like
like that?
Yeah,
we saw him at This Is Hardcore a couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't. As far as like original lineup or anything goes, I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't speak to that, but
yeah, honestly we can't announce a new band on the podcast. I mean, until it's announced. I don't know.
It's just unfair because we have so many listeners.
Yeah, we'd be taking over all the news sites. And
Yeah, it's just like, come on, we don't
Yeah.
want to break the internet.
Pitchfork would have nothing to post about for the entire week. So, yeah, sorry. That's it. That's it for hotline stuff. Again, if you want to get in contact with the show You can use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. Email us deathtalk@deathwishinc.com or call the hotline 754-70-DTalk. Let's do what we're into and wrap it up, guys. What do we got? What do we got today?
What do we got? We know you got
Bit
something.
of bop. I got Miracle Water. Yep.
Obviously, Guardians 2. Duh. Obviously. All right. Also, I've been rewatching Breaking Bad. Is it the best show ever? You decide.
It would be the best show ever if it was on HBO, but that's fine. I mean, come on, right?
I want to rewatch it.
It's so good. I'm like not bored.
You should
for
watch
a
Better
second.
Call Saul. It's great.
Well, that's what spawned it. I started watching Better Call Saul.
It's fantastic.
And Julie was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's a Breaking Bad spinoff." And she goes, "Breaking Bad?" I'm like, "Oh, my dear, let's do this." So,
I mean, you don't agree with me? It would be the best show ever if it was on HBO?
it would make no difference. It would be a little bit more graphic, but I don't need that. I think it accomplished everything it needs.
The problem is that like it can't be. Sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that it was perfect the way it was. So they might have felt like they had too much freedom with HBO and fucked it up somehow.
I just feel like it won't be realistic because AMC is holding it back in some sort of way because it has to be on like network television.
I don't know. Walking Dead gets away with a lot as far as
but like if
violence.
If what's his name? Oh my god,
Walter White.
Walter White. If he accidentally overcooks the meth, he's not going to say, "Oh, gee golly, I overcooked the meth." He's going to say "fuck" or "shit" and you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's taking a realness away from it by not being on a network that can actually say those things.
That's true, but also that's a bigger conversation of do we need actual truth and move? I don't watch.
Yes, I know what you mean, but a show like that, yes, I think you do.
I don't think it hurts it necessarily.
All right, you decide.
If they,
use the hashtag,
you decide.
Yes, Ask Death Talk. Call the hotline. So Breaking Bad,
it's great. Yeah,
Breaking Bad, great show.
Yes, that's all I got.
It is a great show.
What do you guys got,
Marky?
I don't remember if I said this 2 episodes ago or last episode, or the last episode. There's a band called Fast Romantics, and their album came out. It's called American Love, and it's really good. I'm listening to it.
I like my romance slow and drawn out.
And I'm listening to that a lot. And as I search through, the new Free 7-inch is sick.
It is
Ex Tenebris. It sounds like I'm saying it wrong, but it's on Spotify and it's really good. I liked the demo a lot, and this is way better. It's really fucking
good. Luck finding free on Spotify.
Yeah, you gotta follow them, and then it'll show up when you search them. But it's just if Have Heart continued being a band and got more mature as they got older, it's really cool.
You're right. That's a complaint about Spotify. Sometimes you put the name of the actual band and things that aren't the actual band come up.
That
worst.
Is weird.
It's this is the name of the actual band.
It's usually just stuff with a broad name, like Free or Burn.
Yeah.
You know.
And the new Paramore record is awesome. Rose Colored Boy, shout out. That's it.
Cool. I just got Mario Kart 8 on Nintendo Switch.
Mark whooped his ass at it first try.
Yeah, I brought it in. Mark is crazy good at Mario Kart.
Check me out. Here's my friend code. Play me.
You don't have a friend code. You don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I do. Hit me up on Nintendo Switch. My friend code is SW-2387-2203-8520.
It's that long?
Yeah, I don't even...
That's dumb.
I gotta be honest, I don't know how the friend codes work because I don't have any friends on Nintendo Switch, but I want to have friends and play me.
First of all, you shouldn't need a fucking friend code. That's this many digits.
I don't know, man. I don't know how it works, but if you want to play, be my friend. We'll do a tournament. If we can get a Death Talk tournament for Mario Kart, that'd be great.
Yeah, good luck getting anything accomplished with a code that long.
If you want to play video games...
If you want to play with me, find Mount Fuji, walk to the top, and shoot a flare off, and then hopefully I'll see it.
We're going to put a link in the show notes for the GoFundMe to get a Nintendo Switch for the office.
I will put my friend code in the show notes, and if you want to play any other games, make some suggestions. Caleb's on Destiny or something, right? Can you do something on Destiny together?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what are you even playing? Oh, Horizon.
Yeah,
That's what you've been playing.
I beat it though, and there's like
there's no online component to
no,
that?
there's no replayability at all either.
Okay.
I love games that you can beat and then you can restart like fully upgraded.
Well, we need to get the Death Talk plays, Deathwish plays
Talk
channel
Nation
going. So let's play video games together.
Yeah, we need to get Death Talk Twitch channel.
Ooh. Well, we can just put a camera behind Mark all day. That's what he's just playing video games all day at work anyway.
Snood.
He's just playing Snood on his iPhone. Mark plays Snood. We're gonna get that going.
To make Snood exciting for me, I'm gonna sound like a fucking psycho right now. You play it like it goes from beginner to evil, as far as difficulty, right? All the different levels.
You're beyond.
Instead of
you're
just playing
twisted.
Snood, and it would just be boring if I just like lost and I lost. I set it up in my head where I'm like, I'm on national TV playing Snood, and there's a $5 million cash prize, and I like put all this pressure on myself, and it's way more fun that way.
Mark's an adult.
Fuck you guys.
Mark has a driver's license.
I wish I didn't say that.
That's actually, I go through the same thing when I poop every night.
Oh, come on.
And we have Mark Conley. He's about to make his next move on Snood.
He's ready. He's
See, yeah, it's like makes it exciting. I'm
he's
like,
lining up. He's
everyone's
aiming.
watching.
What will he do? A little blue thing, just blue triangle.
Oh, he's lining up a blue diamond. Here you go. Right. His index finger is hovering over the clicker.
He hit a purpley glob thing, and
this is not good.
Not good for Mark.
Not good, Rich.
He actually injured his thumb last season.
This actually, I was just going to say, this reminds me of the notorious Marky Longsleeve flub of 2016. Are you having flashbacks, Rich?
Oh yeah, it was one of the worst moments of his entire life.
So that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, he actually.
Ooh, this could be career-ending. I don't want to say it, but he might be on the announcing podium with us next year.
There's actually a point where he deleted Snood from his iPhone, and
tragic. I hate
he said he would
hear.
never play again, but he's back, and I don't know if he's going to be able to pull off this next Snood move. It's because this move is worth $5 million.
Oh! Look at that! Look at that! He aimed it perfectly.
I did it. I
So
finally
Mark,
did it.
now what will you do with your winnings?
Mark, you're
Going to Disney World.
You're the Snood.
I set him up.
You're the Snood champion.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm just glad that everyone tuned in to check it out. And I'm really glad that the developers at Snood took a chance on me for such a big cash prize. I want to thank my grandma.
Thanks for listening again. Mark and Caleb are getting touchy-feely over here.
Caleb's been grazing my leg hair.
Well, you've had Caleb in your headphones.
I didn't do that
the whole episode. So, if you like the show, please rate us, subscribe, let people know that you like the show. Do something cool. Just do something nice for Mark, and he is the Snood champion. If you play Snood, let Mark know. Maybe can you play online? Can you play online
send
Snood?
send the
What's
friendly
your friend
people
code?
their friend code.
Mark, what's your friend code on Snood?
It's SW-6969420 666.
Be friends with Mark on Snood, and we'll see you on the next one.